Well, here we are. Another project. I thought I had it fixed. Got the PTO shaft pulled apart and greased up, and put back together, put some grease in the gearbox, hooked it up. It spun like a top. It seemed like it was doing well. I took it out into some tall grass, dragged it across there. It didn't cut anything. So I looked underneath there. The old bush hog. It says it's a bush hog squealer. Took me a little bit of time to figure that out. You have to come over here and try to read it on the side. I don't know which model. It's illegible. But the problem I have, the spline is okay on here, although the seal does leak. That might just be because it's been sitting there for a decade or more without being used. Maybe it'll soak up a little moisture and stop leaking. We'll have to wait and see. But here's my problem. If you look, the spline inside here is gone. And although supposedly that comes apart, I don't see how. On the other side, it looks like it's all one piece. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to have to order, or what I'm going to have to do to fix the old bush hog. It might be cheaper to just get another one. I do not know. Time will tell. So that's where we are on the old bush hog. Got it standing up here, propped up with a piece of wood that'll hold it up. On the other side, obviously, it's got the stand that hooks on. Kind of a bummer, because I got some tall weeds and grass out there I need to cut. Lots of little trees in it, so I can't get out there and cut it with something else. It's got to be a bush hog. Not to mention there's great big old rocks hiding out there. I'll show you an example of what I'm talking about with the rocks. This is an area I'd like to bush hog too, but this isn't the area I'm most concerned about. You're just walking through and then up. How'd you like to hit that with a bush hog? Yep, there you are, replacing blades, right? Gears, replacing everything. So, and this is an area I'd like to clean up with it, but this isn't the main area. I've got about 10 acres down there that hasn't been mowed for at least 2 years, maybe longer. It's got 4-foot tall trees in it, and briars and brambles all over, and several years of grass piled up. I need to get this thing going. This is aggravating. It's every time I turn around, it's something. Problem is, I hate to buy one off somebody for a few $100s. It might be the same dang thing. And I don't want to put thousands into a bush hog that I'm probably going to smack into a rock a dozen times. And I don't really want to go through all the trouble of building fence to keep in something to eat it down, which would be the easiest way. Put something out there that could eat it down. A couple of cattle or something. Even then, if I put cattle in there, it would take them months to eat it all down where I could see all the big rocks. I might just have to fix this best I can, knock it down a little bit, burn it off in the spring, and start fresh from there. That'd get rid of all the ticks and chiggers too. That would be a nice plus. I don't know. If I could burn it all down, all I'd have to do is buy a couple extra pieces of hose. Maybe a pump set to pump out of the lake. I don't know. Just running into one problem after another, or on top of another, to be honest with you. So that's the project we've got going here, on top of several of the others. I did get the hog's water thing in there. I took a barrel and put a nipple on it and filled it up full of water. So now they've got 30 gallons of water sitting there. I don't have to worry about making sure they have water every day when it's hot in the summer. And if we go somewhere, I can fill it up and feel safe that they'll have something to drink for a few days. Still working on figuring out what to do as far as a hog feeder, because the big ones are expensive. I only have 2 hogs. The little ones seem cheaply built. I'm afraid that when they get up around 200 pounds, they'll start tearing them to shreds, and I'll have to buy another one anyway. But I really only want it for if I ever leave town for a few days, I can fill it up and just have somebody check on them instead of having to have somebody go in there and feed them. So, thank you very much for watching. We really appreciate you watching. We appreciate you giving us a thumbs up and subscribing. We got lots more to do. We still got a big pile of rock over there we need to spread out. Got a big pile of mulch here. Not sure what I'm going to do with, but I figured a truckload of free mulch. Yeah, I'm going to get it now and figure it out later, and that's what I did. So, thanks again. Bye-bye.